Hello, welcome back. Do you guys notice anything different? My cast is off, yes. My hand still is very stiff and not flexible, but we're getting there. I'm doing physical therapy, and so for things like this, I don't have to wear my brace. So, anyway, I'm so happy. Okay, now I have gotten started with our card here today. This is an A2 size card, 4.5 by 5 1/4, and I cut down a yellow card panel, just really lightweight cardstock that's 1/4 inch smaller, so that would be 5.5 by 4. Now, I want to show you something. If I can get this in shot here and keep the addresses covered. I might have shown this a while ago, but one of the people I follow on YouTube, Sierra Taylor, Sierra T Designs is her website, her everything social media is Sierra T Designs. Anyway, she's from Canada, and I like to watch her videos. She has a monthly challenge for people to submit something like with a theme that she chooses. And way back in October, she had a certain theme, and so I submitted a card idea. Now, this is not like a contest. This is simply like a drawing. So whoever submits a card can get their name in the drawing, and mine happened to be drawn during the month of October, which I was ecstatic about because anything from Sierra is gorgeous. So anyway, she sent me this little, and the prizes, the little thing you get if your name is drawn, you get a little something from her. That's how she said it, a little something. So she sent me an envelope, a decorated envelope with my name, of course, and I'm going to move this out of the way so that I can turn it over and you won't see addresses. Okay, so this is the back, and of course she sealed it, but she also closed it with some washi tape. So let me pull this out. And if I've shown this before and you've seen it, I apologize, but it's just too pretty. So there's this little envelope that she made out of nice cardstock. And I don't know if she made this herself or if she used pattern paper, but she does a lot of cool designs. So that was October that I won it, and of course my name. So look at all these cute little things that are in here. These are all die cuts, and I thought for this card that I'm going to make today, we're just going to stick with die cuts that I've already done, and that I'm not putting this in my, let me say, I'm not calling this an official one-handed card making technique, but you could do it if you already had die cuts available. So I'm just going to take these out and we'll look at them. There's a lot of pretty things in here, and I'll take out these other things, and then I will probably just kind of tip it upside down. Yeah. Okay, so she made the little envelope, like I said. So glue this edges so that the die cuts could stay in there. So here we have some tags. Well, that's not really a tag. That's just and I think she might have made this design herself because she's doing that as part of her job. And a tag. And these are double-sided. So same thing as, except for that. Okay, some fun things. So we've got several different designs. So I'm going to have to choose what I want to add onto my card panel. A lot of pretty things. Obviously, I won't use them all. So, excuse me, we are going to just think on this. And this, of course, is from my stash. So I'm going to kind of scooch these up. And I think most of them are in camera. So get my card base here and have my glue. I've already glued that card panel on. So let's take a look. This is a cool vase, isn't it? Oh, look what we could do with this. Oh yeah, there we go. And I'm seeing another one of these. I love the shadow that she has here. And let's see if there's any more foliage that would go with that. Maybe not. Okay. Well, let's start with this. So what I think I'll do is I'm going to glue the vase down and just leave a little bit of that unglued so that I can stick the little leaves in and glue them that way. Okay. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, now let's stick the big one in first. And we'll have a nice little vase. I think we'll stick it in kind of that way. I assume it's been hot where you live. It seems to be hot everywhere in the world right now. And so as I'm filming this, this is the day before Independence Day here in the US, July 3rd. And so, oh, I like that. That is so nice. If you didn't catch last week's video, I made an Independence Day card. So if you're interested in checking that out, you can look there. Okay, so we have some foliage here. I love that vase. That is gorgeous. I would love to have that in my house. Now, let's see. We have some other things to choose from. Oh, that's a pretty heart. Ooh, a book with some florals. It would go like this, wouldn't it? Or maybe go like this. I'm trying to see. No, let's put it this way. Okay, we are going to put it down here. And we'll just make a little bit of a scene. I keep checking in my phone camera to see if I'm in shot because that's frustrating when you can't see. Maybe I'll scooch it up just a bit. We'll set it here. Does that make sense? I just can't figure out how it would make sense. No, let's do it like this. And I'll set it down just a little overlapping the vase. Now look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? This would make a beautiful wedding card, or part of a beautiful wedding card. Too bad I don't know anybody getting married this summer. That would be really beautiful. Okay, so I think maybe we are good for the die cuts. Okay, these will just go on some other card or more than one card, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tuck this glue under here and see if I can get some up. I don't want it to leak out, but that vase was just a little too loose because I was, trying to get that foliage in. Okay. Now I think we're done with the glue for now. Okay, I'm going to scooch these things up here so they're out of the way. Now, I will be right back with something else. Okay, I am back, and I brought over the stamp set that I talked about in my, not last week's video, the one before that, by Altenew, called Evergreen Beauty, and this was a thank you gift for ordering, at least a certain amount of dollars from the Altenew website with my name on there. And so we are going to use the stamp Appreciate You. So I'm going to take this out of there, and we're going to stamp right on the front of the card panel. All right, so let's actually get this Misty open, and we will put the card base in the corner. Remember, if you have a Misty and you use the Misty, make sure it is in the corner, either that one or that one, okay? Because then if it shifts, or if you stamp it and it doesn't have the best impression, then you can stamp it over. Okay. All right. Hopefully my head's not in the way. So let's close the Misty, and we'll get ready to do the stamping. Now, I also brought out my Altenew Green Valley set of fresh dye ink, and I think I'll use the Shadow Creek color of ink. And so hopefully I won't have trouble getting this open. But you know, when I stamped my Independence Day card, well, when I use inks, I mean, for the Independence Day card, I recalled that one other time when I was trying to get my inks open, I used my pokey tool to open up the actual lid, and it worked well. So get that out, and that's what I'm going to do here, because it doesn't make any sense to struggle, because before I was struggling. So we'll get that here, poke it down, easy peasy. All right, now this is the color Shadow Creek. Make sure I'm in. Now, I don't have my cloth from Lawn Fawn that I used to, not quite ready for that yet. I gotta do it with my other hand. I don't have it wet yet, so it's dry as a bone. So I will have to clean the stamp later. Let's see. I'm barely in shot there, aren't I? Okay. All right, let's see. Get it. Now, the magnet might be an issue with getting an impression, because I've noticed that it can be like that. It can kind of raise up the lid just a little too much so that it doesn't get the best impression. But let's see. Oh, that looks pretty good. Maybe I'll just ink like the very center of the stamp, because that didn't get quite as much. And I love the green with that green. That was a good match, so nice. Okay, now it looks even. We'll close that up, and we'll take it out of the Misty, and I'll get this out of the way. Whoop, oh, I just dumped my card. Hang on. Okay. We have one more step, and that is to do our little hand stamp with love by. If you're new here, welcome. I always stamp the back of my cards with the stamp, and that could have used a little more ink, and that's free hand stamping, so there's no way I'm going back to do it again. But anyway, then I will write my name on the back. So let's take a look at this card, shall we? Oh, I like it. What do you think, guys? It's simple. It's, I guess I would call it possibly a clean and simple card, because there is quite a bit of empty space, or what they call white. Whoop, I have a hair on there. Well, oh no, it's stuck. It's stuck underneath the card panel and the card base. Can you see this? I'm not sure it's even my hair. Okay. Anyway, I hope you like this card, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm going to see if I can pause the video and get the camera turned around so I can do an outro. See you in a second. Okay, guys, I am back, and I so appreciate you coming and joining me today as we made this clean and simple card, and I got to show off my beautiful die cuts from the amazing Sierra T. Taylor. So if Sierra T. Designs, anyway, so if you get a chance, you can check out her website, her YouTube channel. Like I said, everything is Sierra T. Designs, and she's a delightful person. Don't know her personally, but on camera she's a delightful person. Okay guys, I hope you have a great day, and oh, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share, and I get to do it with my injured hand. Woohoo! Okay, take care. Bye.